But that was kind of dope though because I started thinking about it. Maybe
Mm.
the logic is sound. Think
Tell
about
me,
it.
tell me
It
more.
it could be because if you come out first with the narrative, you can control the narrative, right?
True.
No, because it does work though. Actually, what I mean? We've seen it work numerous times throughout history. Really,
Mm.
like shoot, even the latest reincarnation of that is 3M.
Oh,
They came out 3M the forever. Yeah, they came out in 2000 and said, "Hey, we found out we got some chemicals." Like what I'm saying,
we got the
that's going.
Beyond Meats.
Yeah, that's the forever things.
Some forever yas.
The forever Oz.
Forever
The
Oz.
forevers, the himsies. You know what I'm saying? And turns out we gonna try to work on it. DuPont did nothing about it though. Like what I'm saying, just threw them under the bus. Like
Mm.
like, and everybody was like, "That's what's up." Shout out. Everybody was like, "Shout out 3M." Like I was like, "That was dope." Like got got in front of it, controlled the narrative. Like you know what I'm saying. DuPont had to just take that on the chin. Like you know what I'm saying.
Love a good DuPont.
Oh yeah, who doesn't love a good 3M?
No, if a good DuPont in the news, it's always
Oh,
juicy. It's always juicy. Love a good DuPont.
I like a good 3M in the news. I ain't gonna lie. When I was gonna say, I thought it was amazing though, like how that worked, and then they did something that I always try to tell people. This is where everybody fucks up, and I keep trying to tell. They don't listen to us.
But
Thank
it's not.
God. I'm not trying. I'm not trying. I'm not trying to. Help people get away with shit. I'm glad I found out. Went down this rabbit hole, but they did something like I said that's everybody's downfall.
Mm.
They played with the government's money.
Oh,
That's all. That's all they had to do. One little thing is just not play with the government's money. Like that's.
there's touching Sam's dough.
Oh God! Look, that's all. That's all they had.
Never touch Sam's dough.
I keep telling y'all. That's how everybody, your favorite, from your favorite rapper to your favorite gangster to your favorite anybody. Like if you play with their money, to your favorite actors, like Martha Stewart, played with the money. Sent her
Never touch
old ass.
Sammy's money. Sammy gets to keep his money.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, he gon' because we ain't got none. So,
Uncle
so
Sammy.
if you play with it, like if you play with his money, he ain't got none. He already know he owes some other people. Like,
He already got debts too.
yeah, exactly. Can you imagine owing somebody and then somebody steal from you? Like, you know what I'm saying? You gonna be like way hot. Like, you gonna be like,
True that.
you got to come over there with another story. Look. I know you ain't gonna believe this again,
But he did it.
but
He came at me again.
yeah. They stole it from me again. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? No, like, no. You know what I mean? They ain't not playing because no, but they sold the military them earplugs. And they said it was gonna it stops hearing loss and it's noise cancellation and all that shit like that,
Mm.
and it doesn't.
Wolf
It didn't
tickets.
do shit. It don't do shit. It wasn't nothing special at all about it. And they still put the chemical in them shits anyway too, which
Of
was
course.
crazier. Which was crazier. You know what I mean? You could have did it without the chemicals because it didn't work. So, but anyway,
Not changing the
but
recipe. That takes time and money.
yeah. So anyway, they got found out, and
Mm.
you know what I'm saying, and got sued for 9 million. You know what I'm saying? No big deal. They wasn't tripping. But then
Shrimp bitch.
that woke up the government, and then
Oh.
everybody else started paying attention to it.
Oh, Sammy. They woke up Sammy on that one.
Yeah. So now, well,
Sammy
actually,
got to get
Sammy,
out of bed.
yeah.
They
He
made Sammy
cranky.
get out of bed.
Yeah, he
Stop
cranky.
watching his shows. He don't watch his shows
You
no
got to
more.
put his slippers on, get a
Oh,
flashlight. He had a bed.
yeah, Sammy never likes having to do that.
Mm-mm. I think Sammy's working behind the scenes with something going on, so I'm not gonna speculate on that part. I just want to just speak on what's
Yeah,
going
yeah.
on with the fact of.
Friend of the show, Sammy, for sure.
Mm, I'm trying to get
always,
Sam. I'm trying to get
always,
Sammy a friend of the show. I ain't gonna hold you.
Sammy,
Sammy,
friend of the show.
big friend.
Always friend of the show.
Mm,
Just want to say that.
me too. Forever friend.
Forever.
Forever friend. For real. Fuck them
Free
chemicals.
Patreon, whatever we sign up for, you got a free one. Got
All day, all day.
Got you,
We'll
Sam.
be sending you gifts.
For real.
So we'll be your top gifted.
Hmm.
No, but on some real ish, it's just crazy that I don't know. It's just when you go down the rabbit hole of, it's not surprising. You know what I mean? It's
For
never
sure.
really surprising because obviously when it comes to if you really just watch any doc about any company, like you know what I'm saying, like it's nothing is surprising, but the level of contamination that we are seeing like is crazy. Like I told you on last pod, I just got a blood test, and I was over here like kind of bouncing around happy and shit, talking about yeah, man, Hercules, Hercules. I'm like, you have to specifically ask your doctor for this test to see if these chemicals are in your system and what kind of levels. They don't even test it.
They don't want to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like that's crazy. So I'm gonna actually go back and check myself just in case. I like to think I'm healthier than most, but I definitely want to know now. These
I think
chemicals are serious.
rumor is
Um,
that everybody got at least like 2% or something.
yeah,
Rumor.
the
At
whole
least.
all of the United States
At least.
at least the United States. You know what
Motherfucking
I'm
high
saying?
seas.
But
Motherfucking everything we had back in the day, dog.
for sure, and it's
All that shit, dog.
this is wild. Like to know that we are genetically altering ourselves in a fuck like you know what I'm saying? Like we just that's just insane to me. We just genetically just altered our fucking whole population. Like you know what I'm saying? Like that's weird to me. Like and how can you just know you doing that? Like, and you knew back in 1970, like they knew back in the 70s, right? I guess they found out like the shit, like it's crazy too because I wanted to give the company itself as a, you know what I mean, their props, right? As a company, cause I,
Innovating kind
yeah,
of
for
like.
innovating. Like I thought it was so dope how their story, their come up story was lit. Like, you know what I mean? They founded their company on accidents. Like, you know what I mean? It was like, okay, well, if you mess it up, we'll still try to figure something out with it. Like, you know what I mean? That was the just the times back then where you could just innovate shit and it was new. Like, I just fell in love with that whole like success story, like bootstraps. You know what I mean? And you know, they picked stuff about the
Mm-hmm.
bootstraps. I just fell in love with that whole shit. And then, but what I thought was just so crazy though, it's like you just find out like even the ingenuity, like you know what I'm saying, of the part of when I mean they had a couple dollars, but their biggest competition was DuPont. But you know what I'm saying, they didn't know how to like I mean they didn't have the better materials or the better products. So, but they had one product that they needed for all their products. So they just manufactured that. Like that put them in the game for real. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, even figuring out a strategy like that, like
To hone in and just.
exactly be like, let me get in on this because I know this is going to be the next big thing. So let me figure out a way where they need me. Like, you know what I mean? That I just applauded like all that in my head. I was like, okay, that's ingenuity on a high level. I just like that. And but like I said, then you fast forward though, like let's like because they had a good what I want to say 15 years, like 10 years, something like that, 10 to 15 years where they no, actually, yeah, something like that, where they didn't know nothing was wrong. They were doing tests behind the
Mm-hmm.
scenes, like you know what I'm saying, but they didn't know. But like I want to say, like in the set, like about 1977. So I want to say about 25 years later, something like that. Like that's when they
Or
found out. Like, really,
90s and shit. Yeah,
no, the
yeah.
70s. They knew in the 70s.
Oh, that you're saying about 20
But
years after that.
no, no, they
Oh, my
found
bad.
they found the company in 1947 or 1940, yeah, something
Oh,
like
that's
that.
right. That's right.
That's right.
Okay.
So by 1977, they had like got the news that hey, it's people like type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So um.
I mean, to me, this is another sign that shows us if you're making a lot of money in
Mm,
America, it's the capitalism over the other stuff, like
mm.
the money in the business over
Mm,
the other
mm,
stuff. Where like in other countries, we can't have GMO or you know what I mean. You just have there's things in place that yeah you can make a bunch of money, but you can't do it this way. Sorry,
mm.
we don't allow it.
Right,
And I
right.
feel like in America, it's been a tradition to see that it's like you can make a lot of money. Well, we're gonna tax you, so we're gonna get a lot of money. So just as long as you're making a lot of money, we'll figure it out.
Yeah,
And it's like, man,
yeah.
yeah. So to me, it's like, I guess I just like I'm looking at it where it's like, yeah, they had a dope story. Yeah, they were probably fueled by innovation and good intentions. But if America is your playground, they're gonna let you push that boundary in terms of safety or health or whatever for the
For sure,
dollar.
for sure.
And that's the difference, I think. Like
Very true.
if 3M was made in Sweden or some other country, it'd be different, be completely different.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I'll give you a perfect example of how you're right because you know the boss is not from this. I mean,
Hmm.
from over here. So I broached the subject of the forever chemicals, and she was like, "Yeah, back in '90s something like that, we banned that." And we found that out, and we was like, no, we've been
Just
not having
nah,
that.
just nah.
Like, yeah, like we've been not having that. Like, well, we actually have the refiltration plants and everything. Like, we don't. I'm like, wait, that 90. Like, I'm like, oh shit. Like, yeah, like we've been proactive. We don't. I was like, oh
They
shit,
actually have a like a backbone when it comes to like
everything.
I don't care how much it's gonna make you. Like
Yeah,
this is bad. Nah.
like we no. That's one thing I like about some of the things I like about other
Some of the
countries.
things
Some
for
of them
sure.
because I don't love them more than I love my own country. I want to let that be
Of
clear.
course, but if we're picking in,
I wish we could. I wish we could splice.
that's what I'm saying.
Like,
Yeah, yeah. If we
oh,
could
that would be
Frankenstein it,
awesome. If we,
yeah, yeah.
ooh, if we could Frankenstein. Ooh,
If we could Frankenstein.
Then
But what
America
what are
would
those
be
things you would
great.
like?
Yeah, I'd say the level of how much they care about their citizens. Actually, I would say
Mm.
about that. They're at least that country right there. They're really into holistic healing. Like more resting the body. The
Mm.
more like you know what I mean, like even the way they do their work schedule is crazy. Like they work from I think they wake up I said they work from like 8 to 12, then take a break from 12 to 5, and then work from like 5 to 9 or something like that. Like it's a weird work schedule. They want you to work like chill with your
Do it in
family.
chunks and
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
just everything is like about like just not over stressing because it'll get done. We ain't tripping. Like I don't know, it's weird. Like because here if we've all worked the corporate job where it's like, hey, I know you're gonna be here at 6, and I know you're not trying to leave before 6. Like you know what I'm
Yeah, 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 yeah.
saying. I know don't even think about leaving before 6. Like you know what I'm saying. Like so it's
Where over
crazy.
there, maybe that's like a doctor has that kind of like a stress in a sense, like you got to
Mm,
be here, bro, because we need you. Where any
right.
other job,
They're
it's like,
like,
nah,
bro,
dude.
you have fun. Like there's no crime over here. You're the police operator. We don't even have no
Right.
crime over here.
Like you don't get that hard 9 to 6 type thing
Right.
unless you're like a really big job or something. I'm sure, not big job, but just
Right. I just thought it was dope how like a lot of companies do that. Like they take a stand, like, and like we're the type of company where we're the type of country where we said, you know what, we came out with some clone meat. Let's put it out in California and see how it works out over there. I'm like, yo, I thought people were starving places. couldn't we couldn't we try to nah, the Africans or wherever they're starving at, they said nah to the clone meat. I was like, wait a minute.
we dropped a pallet and they left it. Like,
Yeah, like the hungry nigga said nah. Like I was like the starving motherfuckers. Like you're like, oh okay, nah, y'all could nah just put it in Chick-fil-A then fuck it. We'll just throw it in there. Like we'll pass a law real quick and then they'll buy it. It's cheaper
we'll
for the
do
big
it. We'll do it
business. Like
only in 2 franchises. We'll make
mm,
sure
yeah.
scale it down.
Whoops, sent the wrong carton to like you know what I'm saying?
to Bakersfield.
Yeah,
Sorry.
exactly. Like yep, y'all
Oh,
been eating that for you know what I mean? Oh well.
so technically it's been
Y'all couldn't
five.
tell.
Technically it's
Right?
been 5 scores, but it's
Yeah,
okay.
exactly.
It's okay. We're gonna do 10 by next year. Like, wait,
Yeah.
wait, wait. We're
I'm
expanding. And that's how it goes.
accidentally.
That's how it goes. Oh, and we're expanding. Oh, so we're just gonna.
That's how they do that though. Random, and then it'd be in the news too, all trying to placate the masses too. It'd be all like, oh, random switch of clone from Woo Woo Meat
Whole town's vegan. Didn't even know.
yeah, no, like accidentally hits 40 out of 50 states. You're gonna be like, wait, what? Accidentally.
Exactly.
I'm like I've seen they clone Tyrone. Unfortunately,
Unfortunately, good one
yeah.
though.
Mm, we'll say that for another Risk on T-Bird part conversation.
Oh yeah, yeah, no,
Yeah,
just
yeah. But
black film. I'll take. I'm with it.
but yeah, as far as this 3M situation though, like I said, it's very reminiscent of every documentary like you'll ever see. Like they find out about it, like somebody tries to whistleblow and then they try to discredit that person, and then you know what I mean. They take it to court, and you know what I mean. It's a whole very predictable outcome of pretty much how it's going. Um, it's just crazy to me because pretty much at the end of the day, there is no resolution. They're trying to get it out of the
Reverse engineer.
yeah, reverse, and it's crazy because it's a forever. It's called a forever chemical for a reason. Like it's in our fish, it's in our fucking air, it's like in our birds. Like it's crazy. Like when I hear things like this, right, I start realizing why the earth sometimes has to just cleanse itself and just you know what I'm saying, and just you know what I mean, come back. Like like sometimes I gotta just
Shed its skin.
yeah, because okay, I'm past the whole mining the earth for the oils and the resource. I mean, and the minerals and you know what I mean.
Okay.
Like, okay, I'm past that. Okay, I guess she let us slide with that one, or Mother Earth. Like, you know what I'm saying? I guess. All right, cool. I guess like we're like a mosquito, maybe. Like, so it's not a big deal. Like, all right, but I don't know. Just poisoning ourselves is one thing too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, okay, you're poisoning the humans. It's like, okay, well, we're the humans, but like when you start poisoning the earth, like we're poisoning the soil now. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and this is a forever thing. At least, like you pour oil in the water, there's action to clean it up and woo woo. Like, you know, what I mean, you could. But this is something completely different. Like, you know, and this is something that's like I said, it's killing people. It's giving people five out of like what is the lady? Some Amara. I don't want to mispronounce her name. She was a spokesperson for the cause, and she was one of the
Yeah, yeah.
she was one of the daughters of the workers over there, or something like that. Um, I think her name was Amara. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, but she was just she was actually she was another proud light in that whole situation too. She got a 1 in 5 million type of cancer, like, and that's just insane. And then it was crazy because all the children in their city, like in their town, would always say at the high school would don't drink the water, don't drink the water. That's the
Mm.
cancer water because I guess in their town a lot of people were just getting cancer, and all the kids knew like, hey, this is not normal, and all the adults were like, oh, I don't know what's going on, like, well,
But it is what it is.
yeah, and all the kids were like, yo, we have the internet. Like,
Right.
we Google what the statistics of cancer, and our town has a lot. So, and then she got it, and then that's what made it
Mm.
crazier. And then she passed. RP her. I ain't gonna hold you. But like it was just insane watching like how they had to discover they have like they have 240,000% times more that's like in their system than should be. And I'm like, yo, that's wild. Like, and the only way to get rid of it is to pass it to your children. Like, that's even crazier.
Mm.
Like, not get rid of it, but the only way to dump out like a major part of it is when during childbirth, when women give pass their blood and the breastfeeding. So that's even insane on the face of it as well. Where like you have no choice.
Passing on
Yeah, and we're what are we doing to our people? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just interesting to me. Like,
humanity, even just
yeah,
as people, not just black or white. So it's like,
exactly.
yeah.
As people, like this transcends everything. Like, I mean, like this transcends like these petty bickerings and like as a people,
Right
like
wing, left wing, none of that
yeah,
matters compared
yeah,
when it's
like
went down to this shit. Like,
we fuck
yeah,
around might not be here in 8 generations. Like,
no wing.
yeah,
Left wing, right wing, no
dark
wing.
wing duck, no, none of that. Like, I was like none of that. Like, and now I'm starting to understand little things like Mark Zuckerberg building a 42-acre,
Bunker.
yeah, you know what I mean, or Elon trying to get to Mars because they found out they have actually water on certain spots, and like I understand it's starting to make sense because they have a lot more insight into the world than we do. So I'm pretty sure they're very well aware of what's going on a level that we don't know. So when they start panicking and shit, like when they start disappearing like Kamala Harris, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You want to pew. Then you want to start, you know what I'm saying, being aware of what's going on around you. Start looking around, because me as a black person, I don't know if you do this because you African, um, or you something. I don't know. I can't remember. But like you ever be in a group or something and just see somebody running, like don't you just start running too? Like real quick, if somebody's just running, like I just run real quick and get little first, and then I'll turn around and see what's going on. Do you do that?
Nah.
Yeah, that's a half shit. That's cool.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know.
I
Yeah,
come
this was a
from.
few years ago when someone was outside our house and they shot a gun. And I just was like,
Oh shit.
yeah, yeah. I don't know.
Oh shit.
I don't know.
You'd have been
I
ticked
can't
off with
even.
the situation.
I can't even. I don't even know why. Yeah, my sister was pissed. Anyway,
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm like that's crazy. That sounds wild on the face of it.
yeah, yeah,
Nah, I come from that whole what's it called?
I used to be like that like that Watts. Like we heard it and it was like, but I don't know. Just
Man,
that's,
look, I subscribe. I subscribe to the whole theory of. I don't like if a bear is chasing us. I don't have to be faster than the bear. I just have to be faster than you.
Oh yeah,
Like
for sure.
like so. When
Oh,
I just see somebody
I'm
running,
doing this. I'm doing the
I'm
simple math. But I just also know sometimes you're running and you could be running the wrong way. On the arc, some idiot don't know that he ain't even looking. He running and there's another dude with a gun. You know, like that's where
I
it's.
don't
I'm
know.
gonna
I'm
stop
just
and
saying if I was minding my
I'm
business
taking a quick second
and
to
there's a
assess.
dude and you gonna be take off.
Trust me.
RP takeoff. That wasn't. You know what I mean, I didn't mean like that.
Yeah, that
But
was bad.
that's really how it happened though. Like it rang off and he wasn't paying attention.
He-
But it's
when you're
quick
not
because
thinking
it's the speed of it's a very quick speed. That's why I was saying, dude, like you got get low. It's a quick speed, fam. And you
it's
big as
hard
hell
for. I'm
already,
like,
and you
it
big as
ain't.
hell.
It's hard for me to get low,
Yeah,
especially
I'm like,
fast.
and you big as hell. Like I'm saying, like you gotta
That's why I'm
try
like, I might
get
just
up.
look. I
Yeah,
might as well
like
look since I'm big. I might as well be able to see. Like,
that's crazy.
yeah. But when I was
Wow.
younger, I was hitting the deck. Trust me. Every time we stayed at Granny's house in the Watts,
Mm,
whoo, son, I was quick.
mm.
I don't know what
Have
happened.
to be. I just lost a step.
I think I just got too tall. So I ain't getting down
He was like, he was like, you
there.
know how long it's gonna take me to get back up? It's crazy.
Right? I'm gonna
I'm
just, I'm gonna
older.
just, I'm gonna just see. I'm gonna be the eyewitness. Fuck
I'm
it.
gonna be the eyewitness.
Fuck it.
They ain't gonna have no eye. You know, that's crazy.
Better than the eyes witness. Eyewitness.
Oh shoot! Excuse me.
There he goes again,
Sorry, my bad.
making my job hard.
I apologize for that. My bad. 46. I'll put it right here.
No,
46,
you
50.
good.
My bad. No, I just thought I'm still this 3M thing, man. It's just I feel like they made a movie about it. I haven't. I'm gonna actually watch it today. Mark Ruffalo was in it or some ish. I guess he was playing
Mm.
like the lawyer who filed a class action against them. Um, they actually did lose a class action to Massachusetts. I think it's Massachusetts, the state or whatever. I think it might be that.
Mm. Mm.
They had to pay them 850 million to help rebuild some shit, but
Jump change for them.
right, like they said that's like what no, where they lose? Oh, and then they had to pay. Who they had to pay? They lost 14.5 billion to somebody. They had to pay. I think it was the government. It might be the government. I think they woke them up. They had to pay them something.
Hmm.
Um, but that was only 2 years of profits. Like so, and they've been in business for since 47 with this. So let's say about since the 50s. So about 60. Let's say 60 good years of making some billions. Like you know what I'm saying? So like, oh, we gotta pay this
Through all
14.
eras.
Yeah, all arrows. Yeah. So okay, gotta pay this 14 real quick. All right. Like,
Easy.
whatever you want me to pay. I'm not tripping. Like we don't.
Easy.
And then they just hit him with the. This is how I knew it was bad when they put out a statement after they had to pay that 14. They said we are committed to using different products that'll get the same results by 2025 or 2035. Except, hold on. Then they hit it with the except for essential items like for telecommunications, medical supplies. Like I'm like
Life altering and changing
the military things. I was like,
because that's about speed.
yeah,
They were trying to get that out the dope.
I was like, oh, so y'all not not changing nothing. And then they
No.
actually, so then the government, the FDA, I want to say passed a law that said they banned I guess one of the chemicals. I guess it's whatever a certain one specifically. So they changed it. They called it like Gen 8 or something like that, and then changed it. And it turns out it does the same shit. Like it's still toxic and everything. It's just a different name.
Hmm.
So what I think the government missed is that you have to ban PFAS as a whole, not just the specific chemical. Because now you're just playing, you know, what I mean, apples and I mean tit for tat, like you know, what I mean, easily tit
Loophole
for tat.
games.
Yeah, and there's thousands of these chemicals in, you know, what I mean, in this whole
Mhm.
scope. So when they ban one chemical, like, oh, it's probably this one that's doing it, so we'll ban this one. All right, we'll just make something different. Like,
Mhm.
okay, well, we'll ban that one. All right, okay, we'll put this one then. Like, okay,
Mhm.
well, let's ban this one. I'm like, and the whole time, nothing has stopped, halted, ceased, slowed down, nothing.
This is
Like,
why you pay lobbyists. This is
yeah,
what the whole point is. They're
yeah,
paying lobbyists to slow it down instead of letting them just have full reign and stop it. You're paying
Exactly.
lobbyists to be there to say, hey, y'all, let's just only that chemical. Oh, we got another one. We'll take care of that. Oh, we got another one. That's
Like
what
I
you pay
said,
lobbyists for. It's all part of that system, that whole ecosystem, man. It's crazy.
I know, but it's just interesting to me, like seeing how in real time how
Mm-hmm.
people don't care about the next generation. Like, because that's what it is. That's pretty much what it is at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Because I try to figure it out morally. I'm like, bro, like, how could you morally
I'm just trying to be
like,
me, trying to live my life, trying to have the most money right now because it's only me right now. I'm not gonna be able to take it with me. I'm trying to have the best life, best quality of life, most
you know what the
money.
crazy part is too.
That's what everybody's. That's where most people are at, dude.
I know, but my thing is like, I don't know, maybe it's just me, because like even if you like was 3M right type shit, and you made like let's do a rough estimate. Let's say they made well they said 14.2 was 2 years of profit. So let's say they make 7 billion a year. Let's say they made
Profit. That's not even keeping the lights
yeah,
on.
let's say
That's
profit. That's
that's
profit.
profit too. That's
Right.
crazy.
So let's just go ahead and lowball it too. Let's say 3 billion. 3 billion from the 70s till
Okay.
now. So that's what year is that? 70 to 24, that's what 54 years? Okay, cool. So that's 54 times 3, that's 162. Well, I'm good. Let me
Around
go.
this, yeah,
Yeah, let me go T.
162 bill.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So they would have made 162 billion dollars profit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Profit.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so that means you personally probably have, let's say, about 30 billion in your account, like personally. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
This is your company. Um, I don't know. Me personally, I'm just like, yo,
One's enough.
yeah. Like, I'm like, yo, my butler got a butler. I got three butlers. Like, he got a butler because I be busy. Like, you know what I'm saying? He be busy.
And
Like,
he be busy.
like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got so many demands. My butler got a butler. Like, I mean, my personal assistant got a personal assistant. Like, I said butler. What year are we in? I
I
was like,
mean, you was bringing it back to the
yeah, I'm like,
40s, dude.
I need to be an
So,
Alfred. Like, you know what I'm saying?
right? Give me an Alfred for sure.
I need a nigga to solicit advice. I need a nigga to bring that
Helping make
breakfast.
inventions.
Exactly. That's hella funny. I need an Alfred for surely. Alfred, the homie. He had Bruce Wayne going crazy though. He was
Mm-hmm.
telling nigga like, hey, you know what? She was fine too. Hey,
Yeah, he
hey,
keep it
he
real,
mess with
but
that. Yeah,
he
mess with
keep it
that.
real,
I don't care if you're paying me or not. I used to work with your daddy.
right? I'm the best wingman out.
For surely. He was
Screw
too. For
Robin.
real. For real.
Screw
Definitely.
Robin.
But damn, I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah. So when is enough enough? Like 30 billion. Like even if enough ain't enough, right? Let's say you have 30 billion in the bank. Wouldn't you want to put like five like into like trying to do some on the low cleanup maybe? Like, you know what I mean? Or maybe, you know what I mean? Like just behind the scenes shit. Bro, this is the entire population of the planet. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like this is
Why does he have to give a? We just talked about this with Elon and the hunger thing.
but Elon didn't create world hunger.
No, no, no,
You
no,
know what
no,
I'm
no.
saying?
No, I'm just saying, insane in terms of like the accessibility of having enough, what you could do with your
Right.
excess.
Right. No, because I actually
That's what I'm saying. That's what it's like. I get you, but if they don't have to like care, like this 3M person doesn't have to want to like clean up.
sorry, back got itch.
They just want
Uh
to make money,
yeah, I
tons of
understand.
money.
Yeah, and then what? Make
What's
some
the
money. Like to
obviously
make
there's
some
some
money.
kind of sickness because he can't even see the sanity or inhumanity, right? That's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
there's this level
Oh,
of
he can't
like
even see the sanity in humanity. Ooh, okay.
there's like
Okay.
something to it, right? Obviously, like if you get so obsessed with making money, it's never enough. Because now you got to beat this dude, or you got to be better than this dude, or you
It's
want to
like
be in this
Bezos just
other
got a
tax
little more than
bracket.
me. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
It just depends on your psyche,
There's
but
not a lot of Warren Buffets out there.
or what's homegirl that used to be with Bezos? It's giving away a bunch of her money.
Oh, his ex-wife?
McKinsey or something
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. Oh, I loved her for that. Like that was one of
She been out here
those
just giving it. Oh,
that
teachers union need money.
that was
What?
I thought that was so wonderful. What did she get? What did she get? 16 billion or something like that?
Something like that. Ridiculous. Gave
I
half
was
of the way off rip.
off top. Gave
Off
the eight
rip.
off top. You know that. But you know what's crazy? You know Bezos like just on the strength, I was like, he got like hella more of that shit. But on the strength though, just like, yo, for real,
It's just like
that's how you feel about my shit.
it's like
She
that.
like that. But that's how you know a woman really just married you for you. And then when she was not cool with you no more, she was
It's
not
just
cool
like
with you no more.
she's like, I don't need that money. The
I don't
money,
even
I
need the
don't
money.
even.
I'm good with $1 billion. I'm good with $1 billion.
Right.
I know how to live. Like I'm only gonna be here for like what another 30 more years. Like how much more? $1 billion, bro. People,
That's what I'm saying. She's one of these that you could tell she realizes
yeah.
she
How much
knows
a
what she
billion dollars
needs,
is? Like a
and she
billion,
knows what she
fam.
has, and she knows what she could do with what she has, right? And some people don't have that in their psyche. They're just more.
That brings up another question. Can you fuck up $1 billion and like? Yeah, I guess you could.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't know.
man. Fam,
No,
if people come out the woodwork for millions, how many family members and people coming out for the billion when you got
I
that beef?
guarantee you my phone number gonna change.
You're gonna have 5 new phones, but people are gonna find out who you
Five
are.
new butlers. That's why I got 5 butlers.
But that's just kind of how it goes, man.
That's crazy. No, cause remember we just had a conversation last part about what's your kick off. You
You
know what I
know,
mean?
yeah,
What's
yep,
yeah,
exactly.
yeah. And it's like to where we can actually. And what did we say when we were done? When we were
Five to
done, we
10.
gon' relax.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Actually, watch some content for
Put
on
it
the
in cruise
face of it.
control.
Like yeah, put it in cruise like
I'm not gonna be on the gas pedal.
yeah, that number. That you know what I mean? And I was already planning what I was gonna do with it too. I'm like, yeah, man, with that right there, I could actually set it up. And yeah, cause yeah, that's dope. Like, yeah, these motherfuckers talking exponentially more than what we was
Way more.
like. That's just crazy. And he
I'm
like,
talking
nah,
10
I need
million. We said 10 million.
yeah,
This is like 10
it,
billion, fam.
yeah, yeah. It's yeah times what is it times 100 million or something?
This is crazy.
Like yeah, yeah, time. What? Yeah, they got times 100 more than what we got to kick
Than
it,
what we even talking
and they
about.
yeah, and they got more than that, and they over here talking about I need more. This ain't enough.
Still could get more.
Like where do these niggas live? Like you know what I'm
Sick.
saying?
Just
What are they? What does their diet consist of when you
take it
making
back.
that type of money?
I'm not gonna say sickness. I'm just gonna say they just got a different type of mind state, and that's fine.
Mm,
Because it'd be like somebody that's addicted to it, like porn or
mm,
whatever, right? Like
mm.
gambling. Like they just gonna he can go win at the
Overdose.
machines and he can get that 2 million. He's still gonna keep playing though.
Yep.
Like
He
like
just hit.
and it's just the mentality. And I just think we're fortunate enough to see a lot of successful people in those positions, and that's their thing. They're sick. I keep saying sickness. Their psyche, like that's their
Mm,
thing, making money, right? So,
right.
I mean, yeah, the 3M dude could fix some stuff. He could also probably end hunger if you're just trying to get some credit points with whoever upstairs or whatever. Saying like,
I
there's
mean, do
plenty of ways he
something.
could
Yeah,
do something, but
yeah. Because
obviously we
you're
we
gonna.
could tell these people it ain't enough, or they don't want to do that.
Yeah, he's gonna have to do some deathbed repentant type shit. Because what he just did right now, just he gonna go to hell uh, with gasoline draws on. Like
Oh
he
yeah,
like this is
the gas card.
this
Prepaid.
yeah. This is like I
Prepaid
ain't gonna
card.
hold you. Like seriously, in my opinion, dare I say it? This is like Hitler level of like activity. Like like you you did something to the whole human race that could really fuck us up in 8 to 10 generations. Like we might not be here type shit. Like if we don't get active. Like you know what I mean? This is crazy. I've seen people born like I saw like a lot of studies of people being born like you know what I mean with the deformities
Yeah,
and
different.
it was very sad, man. Like it's very sad. Like and it could all be prevented because what are the products we're using? They've had that shit in dental floss. I was trying to figure out like what we
Hmm.
need Teflon and dental floss for. Like
Floss. It's the foil and some butters that we used to
mm.
get.
I
Like,
started going through my house after I saw. I
it's
started
like,
going,
yo, man, like,
I ain't gonna lie. The boss even tried to get like high and mighty. She's like, I know, yeah, you be eating lots of stuff. Whoa. And I was like, what? I'm like, everything you cook is on one of them pans. I was like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? You hotly serving it up to all your customers. Fresh peel, fresh forever chemicals.
PFAS.
Yeah, PFAS fresh, hot off the plate, hot off the grill.
For real.
Hey, that's crazy though. I'm like, this is crazy, and this is like I said, as a human being, like I just really like that. Just really like that was the beginning of being jaded for the week. Like you know what I'm saying? I was just
Yeah,
like,
yeah. That
yo, I
just
was
sets
like,
you on a mood for
yeah. And
sure.
I'm like, yo, as a person though, as a human being, I'm like, yo, that's crazy. Like, and nobody cares. Like they know people know they made a movie. Like they made a movie. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I think people say, and it's fun. This is how they be whooping people too when they say based on a true story. Like I think people sometimes be thinking like it'd be loosely.
Yeah, I mean it's open for interpretation, and that's why they
Right?
do that. But
Yeah.
people just assume like, yeah, but they fixed it. That's why they're making a movie. Say no, they
Right.
didn't fix it.
Exactly. It's going on to this
Like
day.
they made a movie, so there's a happy ending. Like no,
Right.
dog, no. This is
No.
to inform you there is no happy ending.
Right. It's us.
Motherfucker die a
Yes.
sufferable death, dog.
Yes. Everybody in the near
Like
in the future.
yeah, like
Like,
but
but like I said, there's no way. Like they're watching how it builds up in apes, or I don't know what to call them, apes, whatever. Yeah,
oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
and that it's building up in their liver and killing them as
Primates.
well. Yeah, primates. That's what I wanted to say. And it's killing them. Like, so I'm watching because we only we're very close chromosomally with them, like DNA
Oh yeah.
wise. So it's like, yo, we're watching what happens to them in a couple generations. Like, look at. I mean, we better. I don't know. Like I said, it's just very interesting, very interesting, very sad, very. Um, like I said, that just makes you feel really sad as a human, like just realizing like we all have something that is way more important that transcends our petty beefs, petty differences,
Mhm.
um, and we don't even know about it. They're so good at putting the wool over all our eyes. We arguing over I don't know Trump, like you know what I mean, like his
We're arguing
34th,
about a TikTok app.
like yeah, TikTok. Gotta take that. Yeah, we gotta ban that.
Like, we
That's
can't have that TikTok shit, but
yeah, yeah. Our data.
but it's cool to eat that shit.
Yeah. Like be mystifying me, right? It's like you live here too. Like you know what I'm saying? It's like, like don't you just go around and be like, nope. Don't you be paranoid to eat shit at your own house or like do shit like you like that's poison, that's poison, that's poison. I did it, I did it, I did that, I did that. Like wouldn't you be paranoid to, like I don't know, maybe because you just can't physically see it, maybe like you're just like out of sight, out of mind.
They know, but it's that they can't see the scale that
Mm,
because you're imagining the scale of damage it's doing to people, right? But if you only are just like it's only 1%, and that's what you just think is 1% because you're like at the top and you get all this money, whatever. You can still go home and eat and spray some of the Pam on your on your thing. You know what I mean? Like it just that's how it goes. Like you have no other choice. You kind of help make this normalcy in society, right? To use these things and you're like nobody else is dying. There's only 1%. Like you know what I mean? They're obviously drinking their own Kool-Aid, right? It's weird, and that's maybe some God complex shit. I don't know. I don't want to get too in the rabbit hole there, but
I just disgusted. I'm disgusted. Like it's just I don't know. It's just crazy. Like I'm still stuck on it. Like I'm just like
it's
yo,
crazy.
like
Yeah, no, for sure.
that means it's
I'm
crazy
glad this
because
woke you up because
bro,
yeah.
we me and you were born with it in our system. Like you know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah,
Like our parents were born with it in their system. Like
good old TV dinners. I'm sure those are great for us
oh yeah, they were talking
and
about
our
this is a
parents.
microwave. This is the microwave popcorn. They said that too.
Hmm.
Hell,
Our parents growing up on TV dinners, and that was a thing.
hell
Oh yeah,
yeah. What
oh
big
yeah,
TV dinner? Yeah, what?
yeah, for
Damn,
sure.
Hungry Man dinners, all them shits. Yeah.
Yeah, all that
For
shit.
the, I mean, they had it for the bachelors. You know what I mean?
Even before that, when the families when the men was at war and made it easier
Mm,
for the mom at home, just pop it
mm,
in real quick. Like
yeah.
it was pushed as
Hey,
a
you remember the?
lifestyle, man.
You
Like
remember the? You remember the old school popcorn too? The one you used to heat on the stove.
oh yeah, 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 the Jiffy Pop thing and the foils and all that. I'm sure that
Mmm.
has some good stuff inside too.
Like
Yeah.
that's just that's crazy.
No one's really taking account of the cost of convenience. Is pretty much sounds like your point. Like
Yeah.
to have the convenience and comforts,
Right.
there's a lot of risk that we're taking that a lot of people aren't aware of.
Right.
And I think we're hearing about this in a lot of different ways and factors, but I'm just hyped that you're sounding the drum. You kind of like, you know, you're going off about it, and this is hitting you in that way because I think there's something around the world everybody gets this kind of feeling from. It might be the animal thing. It could be certain things, right? But
Right.
to see this and everybody, me and everybody else who's watching this, is kind of dope to like see you kind of like have this moment in real time, right? Even though it's
Hmm.
not a great moment,
Right. Yeah.
but it's something I think, like I'm saying, everybody kind of has in different ways or different things. It might not be because of this tape. It might be because of something else. But
Right.
yo, man,
That's why I started
yeah,
with. That's why I started the whole thing with like it's people. Like,
yeah.
because
I mean,
at the end
it's
of the day,
people.
it makes sense. Exactly. That's why I was like, makes sense. Like, right.
But that's why I was like, if you try to do this not in America, you can't, or you got to play a different game, different set of rules. And that's why I was like,
Hmm.
in America, it's set up to where they could play and push to these edges,
Hmm.
where like the boss said, where she's from, those edges are a little smaller. You
Yeah.
can't do much else besides this.
Man, they don't
And
even have Mountain Dew over there. They're like, bro, nah, we don't play with this cereal. We're talking about Frosted Flakes. That shit unhealthy. No, we ain't having that.
right,
Pops, Kellogg's.
mm,
Nah.
yeah,
It's
exactly.
funny too. They even have like mock like American stores like where they have American products. Them bitches ain't even in them. They don't even put them in the mock
Get
store.
the knockoff one.
Like they don't even have none of that. Nah, they don't. They ain't got nothing that look like a pop. Like nothing close. Like they don't
No,
got nah. But that's crazy. I guess we could talk about something else, man. That was just crazy. Like that's like I said, that was one of those moments for me. So like, yeah, I guess you're right though. Like yeah, because I'm not, like I said, I'm not a real activist about like a lot of things and things like that of that nature. But when it comes to like the world, like what I'm saying, I have children. Everybody else has children. We all have loved ones here. Like we all love somebody. Like um, this is important. Like you share to be aware. Like what I mean, tell somebody to tell somebody. Like you might be sicker than you thought.